Hello, everyone. Welcome back to class. And this is the fifth video on how to use Canva. The fifth video on how to use Canva. And today we're going to be looking at advanced features in Canva. Then I'm going to review a few things that we've learned in the last videos. So here, remember, to create a design, you either get to create design here on the left-hand side of the dashboard, of the screen, or you come to the dashboard here under the level up your lessons. There you have Instagram post, flyer, and all of that. Remember, you can get more options by clicking on the right arrow sign here. So we're going to be using a flyer here for our design. So when you click on the flyer, remember, you can always start your design from scratch. You can as well choose your template or choose a template. So if you're choosing a template, remember to use the search bar. We're already on template here. So if you're not here, if you're not automatically brought here, you click on design. When you click on design, then this box comes up. So you can use the search bar to search for whatever it is you want to design. Let's say, for instance, you want to design a marketing flyer to advertise your business. Just go there and type whatever it is. So in order not to make the video too long, I'm going to click on this Sunday service as a template that we want to use, right? Okay, so the template is loading. It has loaded already. Now we have the template loaded. Remember, I told you you can edit whatever it is you want to edit in this place. Let's start with the picture of the pastor here. I want to use my own picture, right? So now I can click on these three lines here, and I have duplicate, copy, delete, everything I need to do. You can see them here. Detach image, apply. Now the detached image here, this detached image, we're going to talk about it, okay? So you have several things you can do here, but what I want to do here is delete. So I'm going to delete. Then when I'm deleting just the image, not the frame. Now, there is a frame under the image. That's why the image is circled. We're still going to look at how to select a frame from the scratch, right? So I'm just going to delete image. Then I have pictures in my uploads. So I'll go to my uploads and pick a picture. Then I'll bring it down to where I'll drag it down. I'm using the laptop, so it might not be this easy when you're using the phone, right? But then whatever it is, just drag it down. Whether you're using the phone or the laptop, you can always drag it down. So I have my picture here. I've changed the picture. Now, okay, one of you complained that you got lost when we were talking about add text. So I said, if you want to add a text, right, you go to the text box here on the left-hand side of the canvas where we have design, elements, text, brand, uploads, draw. So you click on text. When you click on text, you have different kinds of texts that can be added. Add a heading, add the subheading, add a little body of text. So you click on any one of them. Now I'm clicking on add a heading. So when I add a heading, it's going to load here. So that's a review because we've learned that already. Now you can see add a heading. It's here. It's right here on my canvas. So then you can now put whatever you want to put here. Let's say I want to add the name of my church. The last both church. Okay, the last both church. Now I have the last both church added here. Now maybe the size of the text is too big. I can now come back here. Now I told you if you want to edit the text, once you finish typing, there's going to be a cursor in the text. So click outside the text, then click on it back. This is where you can edit. This is where you can now change the text fonts. this font is not okay by you, fantastic. You have different fonts here that you just scroll down. You have different fonts that you can use here that has been applied already. As you're picking the font, it is getting applied immediately. So I'm using chunk 5. I click outside this, then I go to the text size. It is on 58, right? So I can choose to use 56, 64, 72, 80. So let's try and use 80. Okay, now I have 80 here. Now, if the 80 is not still okay, you can go here. Now, I told you that I can use different methods to increase or decrease the font size. You can use the plus sign to increase, or you use the minus sign to decrease, right? You can see as I click on the plus sign, the text is increasing, right? As I click on the minus sign, the text decreases. Or better still, you click in the font size box and type in the font, the size you want to use. If you have the size on the list here, just click on it. If you don't have the size on the list, just type it. Take, for instance, I want to use 150. 150 is not here. So I'm just going to type 150 in the box, and then I click outside. That is applicable already. But then that's too much for me. So let me go back to my 90, then click outside the box. Do you see that? Then we can as well change the font, the text color. Click on the A, that's the text color. You click on the A, you apply whatever color you want to apply. Because white is not really showing there, let me try black. No, black is not good. So you can try as many colors as you want until you get the best color for yourself, okay? Let's try, okay, the last both church, I think that one is a bit better. But let's just try and use, okay, this could have been better, but because of the shape here, so let's just maintain white for now. Okay, let's maintain white for now. Since I'm just using that to explain to us, to revise how to edit our text. So I'm still going to click on the text, right? Then we spoke about if you want to centralize the alignment, right? You can click on this. That will change the alignment of the text. You can click, you keep clicking however you want the text to appear, right? That will change the alignment. Then when you click on this, that will give you a list, the dot. Maybe you want to list something, then you can put ... right? Then on this spacing, when you click on the spacing, you can actually affect two things here. Letter spacing, the space between each letter, T, H, E for D, the space between T and H, the space between H and E, and all of that. Then also line spacing, the space between the upper text and the lower one. So I want to reduce the spacing. Look at it. As I'm doing this, it is showing on the text, right? Good. So I have the last both church. Then if I want to put a logo, you must have uploaded your logo, right? Just click on it, click and drop. So when you click, it's going to be applicable on the canvas. So now we've reviewed that. What we're actually learning today is advanced feature. That's we want to explore advanced design options for customization, right? And the first thing we're going to be doing is using layers and grouping elements. Using layers and grouping elements. Now, if you want to use your layers, the layers now work in such a way that you can bring objects forward, take them backward, and all of that. Let's say this the last boat church now, I want to take it backward, okay? Now, there's something I want to show you here. If you're doing this on the phone, you may have to click on the three dots, these three dots here. Now, when you click on whatever you want to adjust, whether you want to bring it forward or take it backward, click on it. I'm using the last boat church as an example. Click on it. Then if you're doing this on the phone, you will see these three lines where they wrote more. That is the only place where you can do it on the phone. Then you click on layer. You can see layer here, right? Then when you click on the layer, you can click on show layers, or if you have the option here already, just choose send to back. When you click on send to back, it has been sent to the back of something, right? So that means it's sent to the back of another layer. Now you can just click on send to back, the double send to back, that will take it to the back. You will not see it again. The text is still there, but it has taken it to the back of the picture. Do you understand? So that is what the layer is. Then if you're doing this on the laptop, just click on position straight. You can still do that. You can still do the same thing here. Click on more. You still see layers, but then just click on position. You can see arrange and layers. Okay, arrange and layers. So here now you can arrange whatever it is you want to arrange. So this is the arrangement that you have here. This one, now, if you bring it down, let's bring it to after 8 a.m. You see, it is already been affected on the canvas. So now I want to bring back the last boat church to the front. So arrange, I'll bring it to front. I'll bring it to front. I think that is loading already. So when you click on bring to front, it will definitely bring it back to the front of the picture. Remember, we sent it backward. Yeah, we sent it backward. So now we want to bring it back forward. I don't know why this is getting delayed. That should be network. That should be network. Okay, so let's go back to layer and do it here. Oh, that means it has been brought forward already. Aha. So you see, we have it here forward already. So I've shown you two ways you can use the layers, right? Bring to front finally. So you can see that. Now, then grouping elements. On the laptop, all you need to do is just click all of the elements you want to group. Click on all the elements you want to group. Let's say I want to group all these ones from starting from Sunday. Yeah. So you just click and drag. Just click and drag. But on the phone, you can still click on more. When you click on more, then you see an option to select. That's on the phone. You see an option to select elements. Yes, you see an option to select elements on the phone when you click on more, right? But on the system, all you need to do is just drag to select all the elements you want to group. You drag to select all the elements you want to group. Drag to select all of the elements you want to group. Now let me take this one away a bit so that I can be able to group whatever it is I want to group here. Let me take this one out a bit because I really need to group this. Let me take it out a bit. So it's obstructing me, that's why I'm taking it out. Even that, I should be grouping that also. Even this is obstructing. Yeah. So now I can come back here, click and drag like I mentioned earlier. The only reason why this is giving me issue is because there are too many drawings here, so they are not allowing me to click and drag. Yeah, so you can see I'm clicking and dragging already. So once you click and drag, it's going to show you the range of the objects you are grouping. Then it will give you an option to group. Then you click on group. Do you see that now? You click on group. So let me return everything that I moved away. So I returned everything that I moved away by using Ctrl-Z on my keyboard. Ctrl-Z, that's undo. Yeah. So now we're done with using layers and grouping elements. Then we want to look at adjusting transparency. Adjusting transparency, right? Okay, so what does that mean? Click on whatever you want to be transparent, or whatever it is you want to dim, okay? That's transparent. Let's click on this triangle down here. Now you go to this place where you have some small box here, right here. You can see transparency is written underneath. That's the symbol for transparency. Click on it. The transparency is at 100. So when you reduce it, look at what is happening to the shape we chose. You can see, the shape vanished, right? Okay, so the more you reduce the transparency, the vanished the shape becomes. So when you increase it back, the normal shape is coming back, right? Good. So you can change transparency of anything, even the text. Click on the last boat church. If you click on the transparency, you see the text is disappearing. Can you see that? The text is still there. So that's another way of design, okay? Another way of design. So that will make it look like the text is in between. Can you see that? So let's leave the transparency here at 50. And let's see, yeah, at 50. See, okay, let's leave it at 60. It makes it look like the text is in between the picture. So that's the work of the transparency, okay? Then we can as well add animations to our designs. We can as well add animations to our designs, right? So let's say we want to add animations to this picture here. All you need to do is click on animate. When you click on animate, if it is the photo you want to animate or the page, you can choose whatever it is. Now I'm able to do all of this because I am on Pro, right? I am on Pro. So you can choose any style of animate here. You have them here. Choose any style whatsoever of your animate. Do you see that? Do you see what just happened? Now animate both on enter, on exit. So however, wherever you want to animate, you click it, whether both on enter and exit or on exit alone. Then that's it. Then you can remove animation here, right? I just showed you how to animate. So you just remove animation. We don't want to animate. So we click outside it, that is gone. So that is all we are learning today. Now we've reviewed how to add text to a design and how to edit the text, change the text font, the color, the size, and everything. Then we've also looked at advanced features on Canva, using layers and grouping elements, adjusting transparency, adding animations to designs. So this is where we're going to end our class for today. Please remember to subscribe and press the notifications bell to receive updates, on newly dropped videos on our channel, right? I'm going to see you in the next video. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone.